Hi, this is Michael with Iconasys. Today we'll be doing a real-time workflow video shooting a 360 view of a food product. I've connected a compatible camera via USB to my computer. And I've enabled the live view. As you can see, my hand going back and forth in front of the camera. We're also working with our medium USB turntable, 360 Acrylic Riser, and LumiPad 360 lighting setup. First thing that we can see here is it is a bit overexposed. Inside of the included shutter stream application, users do have full control over their aperture, shutter speed, and white balance. So what we want to do here is optimize our camera settings for our lighting. We're going to make it look as color accurate as possible, and that looks quite good there. The next thing that we can do is adjust our focal point. So looks just a tad blurry there. We can adjust our focal point by clicking the focal point adjustment arrows to bring everything back into focus, and again, that looks quite good there. Now our camera settings and our focal point will be retained for every single shot over the 360 view. Our next step is to pre-rotate the turntable. I will hit this start button. In this step, we visually want to ensure that our object is being placed in the center of the turntable. The other thing that we want to do is pre-crop our subject, meaning that it's going to only take a picture of what's inside this area that we define, this rectangle that I just drew. Because cropping after the fact would be a timely process and just a lot of effort. So being able to pre-crop stuff before we've even started shooting, it's going to save us a lot of time and effort. So it looks like we've done a good job at positioning our object in the center of the turntable, and it also looks like our crop is fairly good there. So I'm going to go ahead and stop our turntable at our first shooting angle. And simply from here, we choose the number of frames. We can shoot from 8 up to 72 frames per 360. I'll choose 24, and I simply hit the start button. That is going to automate my image capture in a turn, stop, snap workflow. Now as images are captured, they're being transferred from the camera to the computer, and we'll see instant results. Okay, so we're nearing completion of our 360 image capture. Again, 24 frames. That entire process took about 2 minutes. We can actually go and inspect each individual frame should we decide. Overall, they all look quite good. I'm going to select all my images and enter into our editing tool. Inside of here, we do have a vast image editing suite in which we can start to make some adjustments to our levels, our sharpness, our contrast, add frame, background removal, just a lot of different cool tools inside of here that really allow us to automate the process. And the great thing about this is what we can actually do is hit apply to all, and in a batch process, those editing changes that we made are applied to the entire set of images. Okay, now that we've edited all our images, what we can simply do here is batch save them. So we're going to go ahead and output this. I'm just going to call this honey. It's going to batch name them 01 through 24. I can also choose to resize. Maybe, for instance, I want all these on my website at 1,000 pixels tall. Users can also choose to batch adjust resolution, add a watermark in a batch process, or also transfer to an FTP. I'm saving to my pre-selected folder, and we can start to take a look at those images here as they're being output. And our last step after we've output all our images is going to be to create our 360 product view. So again, we have our 24 frames. I'm going to batch select these, drag and drop them into the included 360 view creator application, and in just a couple seconds what we can actually create is our interactive 360 product view. They're all user interactive. I'll simply go and output this and we can show you the final result. I'll just call this honey. I'll hit save. We'll take a look back in this folder here and we can see the 360 view output. I will view my iframe file. And again, here's the result that we just created, an interactive 360 product view captured and processed and ready to go for our website in just minutes. Should you have any questions, please feel free to let us know. Thank you.